I'm Ivan Brothers Entertainment, and welcome back to a review. Now, as you probably know, Windows 11 25H2 has released on September 30th, 2025. If you recognize number 4, Windows 11 is a well-known, the latest version of Windows, which improves it better, which is very nice. In press for a while, on September 29, 2025, marking, which is marking its preview, and then they released it with 6899. So, what do you say we're gonna get started? Well, here we go. Let me go ahead and put system audio here so you guys can hear it. I'm gonna go ahead and start it up real quick so you can see how it looks. I'm gonna wait until it loads up. Here we go. I'll go ahead and press any key real quick to insert the thing. I'll show you what it looks like when we show you what the system looks like. It will just take about a few minutes to load up the thing. There we go. As you recognized before, if you live in a different state, you'll be recognized as this. Select your region, and you can see I have one option is Spanish. If it's Spanish, then if you guys live in different countries, you'll get this. Anyways, and I'll leave it as the defaults. Next here. And if you don't know what that means, it says install Windows 11 or this one in Spanish. And with the I agree thing, yeah, you can you have I agree to do that. And it'll give me for a product key, but we're not going to do that for now. By the way, if you wish to find the English version of this 25H2, it can be found on Internet Archive. And it remains the same as usual. It remains the same. So I'm going to use Windows 11 Pro for this one because Windows 11 Pro is the best option. And accept the license agreement. Go ahead and do that. Now instead of saying please wait, it's in a different word based on what you see right there. And once it comes up here, you'll see right there. You'll see what you'll be greeted with this. So I'm going to put that in there. I'm going to click on the next button. And when you're done, when you're settled in, I'm going to press install. And while this is ongoing, it's going to install Windows 11 on this virtual VM. While it's ongoing, I want to recognize you guys about Windows 11. Windows 11 is the latest operating system in the history, and Windows 11 was simply one of the best OS in the world. What do you think about Windows 11? Do you like this operating system? What are your thoughts on it? Why is that? If you live in a different language, such as Italy, German, you know it. It's the right place for you. So if Windows 11 is the right place, then you got it. Anyways, I will take a break. I will come back when it's ready, and I'll let you know when it reaches here. So I will let you know when it's ready, and we'll get through here. Would you look at that? It's done. Now it's going to say just a moment. And unlike that before, it's just un momento. If you, or should I say just a moment or un momento, if you recognize on the screen. If you recognize this, that's the screen that you saw right there. Just as simple. That is the Windows 11 startup sound. Anyways, if you look right there, that's the side, which you recognize this. It's in a different thing. Let's start with this region. Is this right? I say yes. And I can say if this is the right keyboard layout, I'll say yes. And I'm going to skip that. Now it's going to check for any updates. Now, while the updates are ongoing, I would check for anything. I will mute the screen as well, since I will wait for a while, and then after this, we'll go to the next setup. Now it's telling me I'm gonna name my VM. I'm going to name it Spanish Win 11 VM. Now it's gonna take me for a while, so I will wait until it reaches back. So I'm gonna mute, and I will wait until this is finished. Now it's gonna say that it's telling me that the now which one I want to pick, either the personal use or the work or school. I just don't want to remind you about work or school or the personal one, because if we pick that one, it's gonna recognize me. I have to log into my Microsoft account. Instead, we're gonna pick this one and click this. Yes. And there's an option right here. Click that. I'm gonna click on that one, and it says there domain join instead. I'm gonna click on that. I'll go ahead and enter my username. In that case, it's my admin account. Now, I will skip one of the questions and concerns because I don't want to show any kind of way. Now, during this onward, it will recognize me something. I'll wait, and once it's done, we'll go to the desktop. Oh, wait. Before we do anything, we have to do the rest of it. It's telling me for location. We'll leave it as an optional, yes. Check for anything. I'll go and do that. And once it goes, I'm going to wait until it reaches to the desktop. Be right back. Oh, we're getting close to being there. Hope you worked it. And by the way, when it reaches to that, I will have to stop the Windows XP installation audio. And would you look at that? We're on our desktop. As you can see right there, it features all the several applications it was installed. And we have a local, this is on a local account, by the way. If you don't know, it's on a local account. And this right here is the perspective, local perspective thing. And, oh yeah, this is a Microsoft Defender, which is, this is called Windows Security, which this is called Device Security. Let's see if we have volume access. We have a volume right there. Now, next, I'll have to install some drivers. This is where I install some drivers to the VM, enable full screen mode, enhance performance, and digital functionality. As you right now, this is right here. I'll also have to activate this too. When we go to settings and click on that, then you see right there, it's telling me that I have to activate. When we go to the system tab, then go down and click on information or the about tab. This is where we're at right now. If you look right here, it's 6584. That's the version 6584. That is the version that I was running with, and this is what it looks like, telling you everything. So right now it's at 6584. So this means at the minute right now, I will go ahead and install some drivers here. While the machine is ongoing, I'm going to insert the guest edition CD image. If you look right there, it says explore the archivalist or file explorer. The reason why there's no Copilot there is just because it's just kind of a, but Copilot's just not working its thing. I'll go ahead and wait for a while. I'll go ahead and install here. I'll wait for a while. And by the way, this is called VBox Guest Editions. If you don't know what that means, it's the VBox Guest Editions. Continue now. And if you recognize right there, it says yes or no. I'll just say sí in Spanish. Sí in Spanish. I'll go install these drivers here. During the installation, you'll recognize what's going to happen. It will flicker on me during the installation process. And when we're done with it, I'm going to click finish. And if you don't know what the restarting is, that's restarting in Spanish. Interesting thought about that, huh? Anyway, let's log into my PC, or the VM for short. We'll just log into the VM. And when we're back in here, you just, It's just still worth the time. But if you don't know what it means, you can see we have installed it. I'll go here, switch it up, go, and push it up. Whoops, hold on, let me share that again. Sorry. Yep. And as you can see, it's done. And ooh. Oh, what's that? It's our spotlight. Yeah, leave it be. And would you look at that? It's there. I'll go ahead and fix that. Now, next thing I want to do is I need to activate this thing because if you look at the start menu here and click on the settings, if you look right here, you click on that. You recognize this right here? Oh, I have to install some drivers too, but we'll deal with it later. I'll go and activate so we can show what that means to you. When we go here to that, on here it says Windows isn't activated. I'm going to click on the activation here, and it's the activation state for this one here. Let me show you what it looks like in the Get Help app. Here's what it looks like in Spanish. Activation. Configuration. So anyways, I'll go ahead and activate this, and I don't want to show you guys for the privacy, so I won't be showing this one for a while, and when we return, we'll get through here, and I'll be right back. Thanks everybody for your patience, guys. We have to activate it for a while because I don't want to show it for privacy reasons, since I don't want this to get taken down. Thank you. Thanks everybody for your patience. I need to mute that. Now, let me show you what it looks like in the home screen here. Here's what it looks like. This is to a little heads up here. I'm gonna clear this out. If you don't know what that means to you, that's the perspective from the recycle bin. That's the one at the top. Do you see right there? As you know right now, as you can see, there are 3 more wallpapers, which just has the. Sorry about that. I just need to close it real quick because I don't want to show it for a while because I don't want to show the Microsoft activation script because sometimes it will be in violation of the thing because I don't want this to happen on me. So anyways, let's get through it. As you can see right there, this is the what it looks like. As you don't know what that means, this is what it looks like in the perspective way. Anyways, let's get a more up-to-date browser first. Here, let me share the whole entire screen for you guys. Now, all heads up here, we're gonna get a more up-to-date browser first. In case you don't know what that means, that's the perspective Google Chrome, which is it's much perspective different than Firefox, which Google Chrome's best choice for you, then yes. Firefox is still the best operating system. It supports several things, but it's just still. So let's go ahead and do that first. It'll loading for a few seconds. Yes. Then we'll install Firefox. Yes. Now, just like that before, you recognize right here, it's much different than Google Chrome, than Firefox. So we can show you real quick about what it looks like when you install something on the virtual VM. Which is still in this for the virtual machine, since it's still just not worth it. It's still not worth anything. It's still, but it's still not. And if you recognize this, that's installing in Spanish. If you recognize right here. In the meantime, I'm going to close up Microsoft Edge. And once it comes over here, it will give me here to this screen. And it says, well, if I want to sign in, don't. Google. And if I like, I'm going to set this default to make this as my current web browser. And it should be worth it open. Firefox is still the best operating system, but it's not working. No, no, no. We'll put this Spanish here, and then there you go. It's there. I'll go ahead and put Google Chrome on the bottom here for easy access, which in fact Google Chrome is right here on the bottom. Now let's test some other software patches. I'm gonna get Blender 2.79, which is from 2018, and VOC Media Player. Although VOC still works, but however, it will recognize me that some languages might be in different perspectives because sometimes they're in different languages. You look right there, that's the Blender 2.79B. That is the one you see right there. And this is the one from 2018. Go ahead and install it. It will recognize me. It's just going to recognize me silently real quick. Go ahead and press that. Oh, it's 831. It's, if you look right there at the bottom, that's the original survey, and you know, right here on the other side, as you recognize here. And the color might be different based on what you do. And separately, what you notice right here in the right here, that's the thing to turn up your volume here, or this one right here, like this right there, compared to the one on the other side right here. In my case, VLC, I think VLC should work, right? Yeah. And these are the list of operating systems that was previously installed. Oh, that's the guy who's right here. Let's go ahead and try VLC. I'll move Blender down here. Yes. Yes. Go ahead and install these. Let's try it. I'll go and move this down. Look. Oh, it's 8:34 already, so we don't want to waste any longer, since we're doing a few minutes earlier, so the time. So anyways, next we have is YouTube Music. Which you can see we have this installation right here, which it recognizes that YouTube Music works. Now let's try to test some other software. Next we have Audacity. Let's see. Yes, Audacity works. Or I meant to say VOC. My bad. Now we're going to move on to Audacity now. Let me show you what it looks like. Go ahead and create our program and select that. And we're going to go ahead and click on that, and it's working. Would you look at that? It's working. So Audacity is the right place. If Audacity is the right place, then yes, Audacity is the right place for you. Now let's try Spotify. See? Yes, it did. It did work. It worked on me. Yes. So Spotify, and it worked on me, which is cool. So what we also here is we'll check for any updates in the settings, and clicking on that, and as you can see, some of them needs to install, such as the 6899 and some needs to get installed, which is the security platform, and the 26200 6899, which you recognize right here. And if you don't know what that means, it says insta error code right here. That's the error code right there. That's the error code. If it fails, then that's an ouch right there. That's an ouch. So, and there it is. Now we got Spotify. We got it. Now we got Spotify. Now, some other applications like DVD Styler, which I think DVD Styler may work, but I don't know if DVD Styler can work. Let's try it out. I'll also download some other applications like CPID, which I think CPID. Let's try that out. I'll go and install DVD Styler first, which I believe it supports Windows 7, 8, 8.1. I think it should work. Well, yeah. And yes, it supports several operating systems, but it's not functional on me for some reason. Anyway, let's go ahead and install it. Go ahead and create our thing and install it. And we have a CPU Z. And there we go. The DVD Styler worked. That's that. And accept the license agreement. Then install it. And we're done with the finish. So if I were you, then if DVD Styler works on you, then DVD Styler might be the best. What do you think? Would it work for you, or maybe not? Now this is called Notepad++, which I think Notepad++ may still work. Let's see if it's eligible, we can install Notepad++, which I think it translates to, not sure. Let's see. Click on that. And we'll create a shortcut on desktop and install it. There we go. I don't want to do that. Nope. Next, you have record temperature. And I ended up losing that. So, and I'll create a shortcut here, then we'll install it, and we're done. Nope, nope. All right. I do want to know about the next set of stuff I want to talk about, which is called, which I believe this is, what is it? I think maybe it's going to be called Code Pilot. which I believe Copilot is not seeing on some other operating systems on admin machines, but I do want to talk about that as recognized. The next are CapCut and Adobe, which I think Adobe and I don't think Adobe Acrobat and I don't know if Adobe can work, which I think Adobe may work sometime. So as you can see, my web page will work. I'm gonna try. This. Go to our web page. Now, where was it? Is it the? No, because sometimes it might be confusing. Okay, let's see. I waited to my 7 key, which is the kind of a little thing right here, and it loads my web page. As you can see, it loads my web page here. It loads our web page. Going to our password Windows wallpapers, as you can see, it loads our web page, which is good. It's good to see that our web page loads fine. So all of them may work. So it still works to the time. It still worked, to be honest. So to be honest, it still works to this day. Like when I install OBS, CapCut, and anything else, but it still worked. Which I think OBS may still work at that time. So yeah. And our settings there, this is what it looks like, and it's telling me I have to restart. So I'm gonna wait until, as you can see right now, it says DC or whatever, Reinitiar, which it's telling me I have to install some other applications on the drive, which it's telling me I have to do it, and there it is. This is called Open Broadcaster Software, or OBS for short. So this is called OBS. Go ahead and install that one. And yes, OBS worked. So if OBS is the right place, then yes, OBS is the right place for you. So in the start menu here, it looks like different. As you know, there's nothing special on the inside because I don't think it doesn't show anything. Let's clear it out. Shall. Oh yeah, the introduction too. If you don't know what the introduction is, it looks like this. Hello. And when you come up here, which we're gonna skip that, and you can see it says our configuration, and it will go us into our personalization. Anyways, we will check for any updates, and you'll see why at the minute right now. As you can see, it says 25H2 thing, and you'll see what's going to happen on you. It will take a few minutes to update, so it will take a minute to install some applications into our computer's drive. So it will wait. We'll wait until everything goes. And then we're done with it. We can go ahead and click finish, and we don't. So if you don't know what that means to you guys, then if this is the right place for you, then Windows 11 is the right place. So it features several things with the first thing, which it reveals to be a Windows 11, which is right there, which is on the side. Since Windows 11 is still supported, so if Windows 11 still supports, it compares to this one here. It compares to the one on, as you see right there, except with just WebEx and Zoom. But CapCut is not seen because sometimes CapCut or WebEx may not be shown because sometimes CapCut or WebEx may not be shown on the screen. But anyways, next we have WebEx, which I believe this is for 64-bit and maybe it's, I believe this is 64-bit and the thing like that. Yeah. So The percentage, it looks like this. It says percentage by the ones on the screen. It says Fabrico do for Windows 11, or should I say manufactured by Windows 11, as you recognize on the screen. So if this is that, then yes. And I'm going to be a bit over to the time, so anyway. And to be honest, Windows 11 might be the best for me, so Windows 11 is the right place. If you look right here in the past Windows wallpapers here, that's the original perspective tile, which features several things like the antivirus software and the Grammarly, and of course WebEx as well, which features that as well. So anyway, close that. And to be honest about these things, I remember this earlier to the time when I used these simple operating systems, but the legends never forgets. So, what about Discord? Will Discord work? We're gonna try that out. I'm gonna click on that. I'll click on the download Windows. Let's see how this setup takes me. For right now, I'll go ahead and clear that out. And if you don't know what that means, that is the thing what's already deleted already. So that's what you're doing. And you can see it's currently installing. It'll take a minute for a while, so I'm going to clear that out. And unlike before, it looks like different when you try to empty all the recycling when it says full. Excuse me. So if you are planning to install something like Discord, Spotify, YouTube Music, OBS, and such others, it's right here on this screen. So OBS, Microsoft Edge, Google Chrome, and you can see it says 9, which it will take me to install some programs. This one's installing, but if you don't know, it says, I'm going to go ahead and clear that out, and when it happens, then this may happen to you. So if you know what the bottom is, that's the thing what has been already been installed, or no was installation, direct, mass information, all processing, and these in here. So some other applications like several things and it launches our Discord, which in fact Discord works to me, which Discord is still, if Discord is the right place, then yes, Discord is the right place for you. You can go and close that out, and yeah. So one question is, can you use Windows 11 25H2? So my answer is yes, but maybe. But you'll get updates from Microsoft, because sometimes it still works that time, but sometimes it's not going to try to do anything. But always be honest with me. If you're planning to use Windows 11 25H2, you can update it. You can update it to the latest version, 25H2. You can find it on the Microsoft webpage if you have concerns or problems with it. And let me know if you need any questions or concerns, and I'm here to help. Well, anyways, guys, that's it for today. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope you guys did. So, in the meantime, I hope you guys did, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye, everybody. I'll see you in the next video.